right now we're budgeting. If you could explain exactly what we're doing here.
Once Asher qualifies for clean election funding, he gets to raise money to his campaign from private donors for a limited time in order to pay for early campaign expenditures or to reimburse himself for money that he's spent on his campaign out of pocket, like for money orders and so forth. He can raise up to $1,500 in seed money, but he has to spend it by the deadline of April 20th. So what we're planning is to have Asher raise the entire amount, $1,500, and then we need to work on a budget of how we're going to spend that money. Then after that, once he's qualified, he's running in an uncontested primary, so he gets less money than if he were running in a contested primary. So the payout that he gets is $1,831 for the primary. That money he doesn't have to, there's no deadline for when he has to spend it. It can carry over into the general election. After the primary, he gets a payout of $18,124 for the general election.
That's more than I make in a year, by the way.
That's what we have to work with for the entire campaign. We can't raise any other private money because Asher has opted for clean election funding. Which is a public financing system that keeps corporate interest out of public elections.
I also don't get to really touch a dime of it for anything other than spending on the campaign. So every last dime of this goes to campaign expenses. So
now we need to work on the budget of what are we going to spend this money. So what do you want to pay people for?
Volunteer management. That's a really time-intensive task.
When does he need signs?
When can I get them out? In June.
6 weeks.
6 weeks prior to June 16th.
I think it's 6 weeks for the primary.
Yeah, I think that's right.
So now we need a calendar.
So the intent of seed money is to give you enough money to be able to run a campaign while you're collecting the qualifying contributions.
Right.
So
should I be hiring like a campaign manager?
What if you hired a manager and you hired a volunteer coordinator? And each for $500, both for this period of time between now and April 20th. You'd still have $500 to work with, and you'd have, your manager could be out there with you on the ground getting the checks. Your volunteer coordinator could be building up a base of people that would likely support your campaign,
as well as raising
helping
money.
Getting people out canvassing. The more people we have out, the better.
Lining up volunteers, managing your schedule, that sort of thing.
Do we get the rundown for how all of that money is being spent again?
Right. So we've been thinking about what to spend the money on. So $1,500, which is the seed money, plus $1,831, which is what he gets in the primary, plus $18,124 that he gets in the general. Those added together equal a total of $21,455 that you can spend total on your campaign. We subtracted out $10,000, which was our estimate for printing, postage, signs, stakes, and literature. That left us with $11,455. We subtracted out a campaign manager position, which we expect to cost $3,500 throughout the campaign, and that leaves us with a total of $7,955. That is our estimated discretion. We're thinking we want to hire more staff. We want to put people to work so that we can run an effective campaign.
And so now it's all gone. And also that $1,500 there, I don't have that. I have $750 in seed money so far. So if you live out of district or in district and you want to help me out, you can donate up to $100 so long as you're a citizen of the United States, that's a very loose law.
This money can come from anywhere.
Anywhere in the United States.
Anywhere in the United States, but it has to come in $100 increments.
Or less.
Or less from personal funds.
Yes.
So
no corporations, no PACs or anything like that. It's to be from people.
So donate. We're going to raise this money, and then we're going to have it to spend on the campaign and growing a movement.
Cool.